Hello Mom Petite and welcome back to my channel. We have been doing a little bit of shopping. If you watch my latest vlog, you will know that we had a very successful girly shopping day this week. I took you on a little mooch around West Key, which can we say was dangerous. They have so many gorgeous stores, so much new in at the moment. The gorgeous new Mango shop that's just opened. We went into Zara, to H&M, to M&S. Oh my goodness me, it was a dangerous trip. Such a successful trip that I've had to split the vlogs in two. So if you want to see what we got up to throughout the day, all of the gorgeous new in pieces, head on over to that video. But if you want to see what I've picked up, then you are in the right place. I feel like it's safe to say that these are all perfect pieces to be adding into my wardrobe now in this current season. I do feel like we are heading towards that transitional season where even though it's still quite chilly, even though we are still very much in the depths of winter, it starts to transition. The mornings start to get a little bit lighter, the days start to get a little bit longer, and our wardrobes need to slightly shift towards the coming season. So we've got some sale items, we've got some gorgeous new in items, we've got some bits from Mango, from M&S and H&M. So let's jump straight into the video. I am so excited to show you what I picked up on a little girly shopping trip. Let's start with the Mango pieces because it is the newest and most dangerous addition to West Key, and I spent so long in the Mango store. And doing these videos, whenever I do these hauls, I'm normally a little bit of a tease. I like to save the best till last, but I just can't help myself. I've got to show you the find of the shopping trip. This Mango jacket, oh my goodness me, I literally said it in the video, be still my beating heart. When I saw this, I couldn't not leave it behind. It is so beautiful, it is so structured and so countryside chic, and they did actually have a city variation of it, which I really loved. So if you're a London girly, a city girly, you could definitely go for the city, more sophisticated version, but for me, I just had to pick up the countryside chic version. Although what I love about this is I feel like it's not full-on country attire. Being here in the New Forest, I am very aware that I've got cities right on my doorstep. We've got Southampton and West Key right there, we've got Winchester right there, so often I need to make sure that my outfits are kind of country and city appropriate, and this jacket I feel like ticks those boxes. I said it in the video, but I can't remember exactly what the pattern is. I always get these muddled up. Is this dogtooth? Is this houndstooth? I'm never entirely sure, but I just love the like deep browns and greens that run through it. I love the fact that the material completely covers the buttons. There's no hardware on here, so you don't need to think about mixing your metals. You don't need to worry about anything clashing. It is just so stripped back, so military, yet so elevated. I could not be more in love with this. Oh my goodness me, this jacket, I could not be more in love with this, and I feel like it's actually very different to anything else I have in my wardrobe. It's kind of almost like a hybrid between a blazer and more of like a twill jacket, which I really love. I love the fact that it's full length. I think it works perfectly with wide leg trousers. Also leggings and boots I think could look really cute with this. But I'm just so obsessed with the structure of it. It looks so military-esque. I love the shoulder detail, that like structure on the shoulders. And I don't know if you can see, but the buttons are actually poppers, so super easy to undo and do up. So you can wear it open, you can wear it closed. I quite like it with just kind of like the top bit done up a little bit more, and then it kind of gets that little bit more fluidity and movement through it. But oh, this jacket, my goodness me, such a find at Mango. I could not be more in love with it. Also, just a little PSA whilst I'm in the middle of changing, I didn't actually realise that this jacket, can you see, has the stitching on the back. You don't normally see that on jackets, it's normally only on coats, but oh my goodness, the amount of girls that I see walking around not realising that their coats or jackets have this. This is meant to be cut. That little X that you see stitched there, that needs to be cut so that you can have the flap open. It gives you a little bit more shape and silhouette. Honestly, the amount of girls that I feel like don't know that. Public service announcement, cut the back of your coats. The knitwear in Mango was absolutely to die for. I'll leave a little link to Mango knitwear down below if you do want to have a little online browse, because my goodness me, they were killing the game. And as soon as I saw this little knit jumper, I fell in love. It's in the most beautiful deep chocolate brown color. I feel like it's coming up black on camera because I'm wearing a lighter brown, so it's kind of making the tones go a little bit funny. But oh my goodness, this is just the most beautiful rich deep chocolatey color, and I am someone who's been adding a lot of chocolate into my wardrobe recently. I've said it before, but I'll say it again, it is my color. Every single time I wear it, I get so many compliments. I feel like it just really warms up my skin and brightens my complexion. I I definitely need to get my colours done officially, but brown is a colour for me. And I love the fact that it's got more of a kind of crew neck rather than a roll neck, because as we are heading towards the warmer months, I don't want anything that's too chunky around my neckline. I want knitwear that's going to keep me nice and toasty warm, that's still appropriate for the coming seasons. So I thought this was the perfect addition into my wardrobe. The most beautiful, high quality chocolate brown jumper. Oh my goodness me. It's so funny that the camera is still making this knit look black. I promise you, it is just a really, really dark brown colour, which actually is making me think, the girls that hate wearing black, I get a lot of comments from you guys saying that you just don't like wearing black, it washes you out, it's not your colour. If for you, you're more of a brown girl, this could be a great alternative where it's so dark it looks black, but it's actually brown, so a little bit more flattering on your skin, a little bit more flattering on your complexion. This is one of those knits that I honestly just feel like I could wear with everything. I've just kind of like tucked it underneath itself, added it with my pair of jeans, but a slip skirt could look gorgeous, wide leg trousers could look gorgeous, any other style of jeans could look gorgeous. This is the kind of piece that I feel like you can dress up or dress down. I feel like this is going to become such a staple in my wardrobe. I feel like I'm gonna get so much wear out of this. And then lastly, from Mango, they had the most incredible collection of jewellery. I've never really checked out Mango jewellery, to be perfectly honest. I feel like 2024 for me was the year of discovering beautiful high street jewellery pieces, really fun pieces to add into my collection. I specifically love fun earrings like I'm wearing now. These are actually Monica Vinader, but I do adore them. I love the fact that the gold matches the brown, like tortoise shell. Oh my goodness me. And when I saw these beauties in Mango, I couldn't not take them home. They look like amber. They are absolutely incredible. They look like they've been dried amber in the most beautiful teardrop shape. I'm loving the shape at the moment. I actually wore a really similar pair of earrings to these in the shopping vlog. Let me know if you spotted them, but I just thought these were such a perfect addition into my collection. They were literally only $9.99, which is such an incredible price for a pair of earrings. They had loads more styles there. I could have gone absolutely mad. I really had to hold myself back. But let me know, do you think these will be a cute little addition to my collection? Did I make the right choice? I think they are gorgeous. Next up, we have some gorgeous pieces from M&S, who, can I just say, are killing the game at the moment. Every single season, I feel like this is their season. No, this is their season. And I think it's because they have just nailed wardrobe basics. Those foundational pieces that you add into your wardrobe that make up the basis of so many outfits. I picked up a couple of trousers that I feel like are exactly that. For me, wide leg trousers are always such a staple to have in my wardrobe. As a shorter girl, I find them very, very flattering. And I loved this creamy color. I just thought these would be so perfect for the transitional period. Now, what made me fall even more in love with these trousers, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it there, but they have an elasticated waistband on the back, which honestly is genius. Why does everybody not do that? Because I'm a girl that bloats, and after lunch I'm often very uncomfortable in my tailored, non-stretchy trousers. I feel like if you work in like an office, you sit down a lot during the day, this would be perfect as well, because I don't know about you, but I always end up feeling that like pinch around my waist, around my tummy when I've been sitting in the same pair of trousers that don't have any give, don't have any stretch. So these I think are amazing to add into your wardrobe. I think they had them in a couple of different colors as well, so I'll leave them linked down below. I got them in a 12 short, and can I just say how lovely it is on the first try, not to have to get anything tailored, not to have to get anything altered, but to have them fit me perfectly. Honestly, M&S, I feel like you have outdone yourself with these. Honestly, there is nothing I love more, nothing I find more classy, more elevated, more sophisticated than an all cream outfit, especially in spring. I've just worn these with my trainers, so you can see actually how they fit in length. They are beautiful, such a gorgeous fit. They are so soft, so stretchy, which I absolutely adore, and a pair of trousers that I can see myself getting so much wear out of. Oh my goodness, I'm just in love. Same but different. Another pair of M&S trousers in this beautiful chocolate brown color. Now these are slightly different. They're a little bit thicker than the last pair, a bit more of a jersey fabric with a fully elasticated waistband. They have this really gorgeous pleat running down the front, which I feel like makes them look so much more expensive than they actually are. And if there is one thing I love doing, it's finding high street pieces that look high end. I feel like this is a pair of trousers that just looks so elevated, looks so expensive, and I love outfits styled up like that. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't quite realize until now quite how color coordinated this haul was. Clearly there were certain color palettes I was really gravitating towards. Lots of creams, lots of browns, lots of neutrals, but as we head towards the transitional period, as we head towards spring, that is where I'm always drawn to, and I feel like these are another item that I am just going to be so glad to have in my wardrobe. I'm going to get so much wear out of over the coming months. Oh, and the brown, honestly, I will hear no slander towards wide leg trousers. If you're a petite girl who's been really worried about wearing them, this is your sign. This is your time to add them into your wardrobe. They just look so elevating. I feel like they are so elongating, and look at that length. We're wearing flats again, and they actually fit in length. Gosh, it's so nice to have trousers that fit me perfectly. I'm so excited to have added both of these into my wardrobe. I feel like I'm gonna get so much wear out of the both of them. I actually didn't end up buying anything in Zara. There was a lot of gorgeous new pieces, a lot of items I was tempted by. The brown chunky knit waistcoat, if you know, you know. However, I didn't take anything home with me. I'm afraid the same can't be said though for H&M. H&M had some gorgeous pieces that I may have filled my bag with, starting with something that I feel like is very much taking me on my journey of being that girl. If you've been watching the vlogs, then you know what I'm talking about. And I feel like I want to take that girl into so many different parts of my life. And one part I hadn't really thought of up until now is maybe my workouts, my spin classes, my PT classes when I'm going on runs. I want to make sure that I'm still wearing beautiful clothing, that I'm looking and feeling like that girl. And I've recently just been wearing a really old sweatshirt that's like a quarter zip that just does not emulate that girl. And when I saw this gorgeous creamy knit, I thought that is exactly where I need to be adding it into my wardrobe. The perfect thing that I can wear whenever I am going to my spin classes, whenever I am walking to running or anything like that, and I can just chuck it off whenever I'm actually ready to start exercising. It's just one of those pieces that still looks beautiful, is still so elevated, but is super practical for its purpose. I do quite like a quarter zip as well actually, because I feel like it keeps you really nice and toasty warm if you are going on countryside walks here in the New Forest. If you are wanting to stay really nice and wrapped up at this time of year, I just thought this knit was such a perfect addition into my wardrobe. A bit of a more practical purchase, and for that reason something I feel like I'm actually going to get so much wear out of. Now this quarter zip is definitely not my usual style, but for what I think I want it for, it is kind of perfect. I absolutely love it. I might just do this up and see what it's like. Really cozy and warm because it's very high on my neck. Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm just spurting hair into myself. Okay, let's maybe not do that whilst we've got a face full of foundation, because I'm gonna literally cover the collar. But as I said, for spin class, for running, for any PT sessions where I just want to be nice and snugly warm for like the journey. And you know how they always have the rooms really cold, so I always feel like I need to do the warm up wearing this, and then I can chuck it off once I start to sweat a little bit. But it's really nice and oversized. I love the colorway of it and how thick the knit is. It's a nice length as well. I've just got it on with the wide leg trousers, but I think with leggings this is going to be great because my bottom is mostly covered, and I quite like for jumpers that I wear with leggings to be a little bit longer line. So I feel like this could be the perfect workout overall. That's what I'm going to call this, my little workout knit jumper. It's kind of making me feel like I should place an order of new workout pieces, because there is nothing quite like that motivation that you get when you have new outfits to wear to your classes. But this I think is so perfect, exactly what I want it for. I promise you're not having a stroke, you're not seeing the same thing twice. This is a different jumper, although very same, but different for completely different reasons that I purchased this. A beautiful creamy turtleneck jumper in a really lightweight knit. I really loved how lightweight this jumper was, because as we are heading into the transitional season, it is something that we need to start thinking about, maybe lightening the load in our wardrobes. We don't need quite as many layers, we don't need quite as much thickness, but I still do love the cozy factor of a turtleneck. I really love the fact that it's a mock turtleneck. H&M do these really well because it means that you get that like comfort factor, you get that cozy factor without being claustrophobic. I am someone, I've said this time and time again, I have a really short neck, which is so bizarre to be like admitting on the internet, but it's something that I do struggle with certain turtlenecks and certain roll necks, because it just means that they end up like going into my chin. I find them really uncomfortable, whereas H&M, I feel like the design team deserves a raise because these are just absolutely perfect. I love the fact that it's a little bit more of a slouchy fit, a bit oversized, a perfect piece that I feel like is going to stand me in good stead as we head towards the transitional months. I'm gonna do it. I know it's so early to be saying it, but this knit is giving me spring vibes. I can't believe I've just said the S word and we haven't even reached the end of January. But oh my goodness me, this is exactly the kind of knit that I just love to wear as soon as we hit those transitional, more kind of spring-like months, when I still do want a little bit of warmth, but I want something a little bit more lighter weight. I actually just have it on with a thermal on underneath at the moment, which is perfect. You can't see it, it's not see-through or anything like that. And then as soon as it heats up, we can take that off. The only thing is, why is the collar doing this weird thing? I think it's because it's been folded in the bag for about 24 hours. Maybe I need to just kind of like steam it, stretch it out. I can definitely take that label off now, which is really irritating me on my shoulder. I don't know why they would put the label there, but I do really love this. I think it's a really, really cute knit, very simple, very understated, but exactly the kind of thing that I just love to add into my wardrobe. Now, I actually did something when I was in H&M that I never normally do, and I went over to the sale rail. Now, normally I find sale rails really overwhelming. I find them really messy. I find them really not fun to shop, but I was actually drawn over by something very specific. And I'm gonna need your guys' help with this gorgeous little short-sleeved knitted jumper because they only had it left in a large. And I don't know whether to return this and see if a medium is available online because I feel like it's just ever so slightly too big and too boxy. But I'm gonna need your guys' opinions. I feel like you're always very honest with me with what I should keep and what I should return. But I fell in love with the little Breton stripe knit. I feel like as soon as it hits springtime, I just want everything polka dot and stripe. I love it when the weather starts to get a little bit warmer. And if you've been following for a little while, you will know how obsessed with these short-sleeved knits I am from H&M. In spring, summer and autumn, I was filling my wardrobe with all of the knit jumpers and knit cardies that they do. I just feel like the short sleeve makes it a little bit more wearable actually, especially as we go towards the warmer months. So this I just think is such a cute little piece, but it might just be that one size too big. So let me know what you think. Oh, now what do we think of the large in this top? Now I feel like this top might be a little bit divisive anyway, because it does actually have a little detail that I feel like people either love or hate. I personally love it. As a shorter girl with slopey shoulders, I feel like it gives me a lot of structure, but girls that have quite broad shoulders that are maybe a little bit taller, I know hate padded shoulders. I feel like this top it kind of works with, but I do worry it's ever so slightly big. I think it's cute tucked into the trousers, but I am going to need your guys' help with this one, if this is a keep or if this is a return, and see if we can get a medium, or is this just a complete return? Let me know your thoughts. I feel like this is going to be quite a divisive top, and I'm really interested to see what you think of it. And lastly, another gorgeous H&M sale find, this beautiful black ribbed jumper dress. You know how much I adore a jumper dress, especially at this time of year. I feel like as we're heading into the transitional period, it's something I reach for time and time again when the weather starts to get a little bit warmer, but you still need a little bit of layering. I love the fact that it has this really gorgeous boat neck at the front and a beautiful scooped back. I feel like it just looks so elevated. This to me is probably more of an evening dress, which I really like because it's super stretchy, super comfortable, super easy to style, and yet so elevated. I love the fact that it has a little bit of a more A-line skirt with a gorgeous slit as well. I feel like most of the jumper dresses I have in my collection are a little bit more bodycon-esque, so it's nice to have a piece with just a little bit of a different shape and style. So another gorgeous item I could not resist adding into my wardrobe that I feel like I'm going to get so much wear out of over the coming months. This dress, oh my goodness me, this just looks and feels so much more expensive than it actually is. I'm obsessed with this little side slit. I feel like it works so well with a pair of knee-high boots, and I didn't actually realize that the sleeves are fluted, which I feel like adds to that luxe vibe of the dress. I honestly cannot wait to wear this for a little date night. Oh, we've got Valentine's coming up. This might just be the perfect, very affordable addition into my wardrobe for Valentine's. Oh, I could not be more in love with it. Well, I wasn't joking when I said it was a very successful shopping trip. So many gorgeous new pieces to add into my wardrobe. Do be sure to help a girl out though. Let me know with regards to sizing, keeps, returns. What was your favourite item from the video? And do let me know if there was anything that you maybe spotted in the come shop with me that I didn't end up taking home. Is there any surprises? Anything that you're thinking, Ellie, that belongs in your wardrobe. Why did you not pick that up on your shopping trip? Do comment down below, because I always love hearing your guys' opinions, and I would love it if you hit that subscribe button. If you're new around here, you can come and join us for fashion videos every Thursday, vlogs every Monday, and on that note, I will leave you guys here. I hope you have the loveliest evening, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.